psyched about this show. We are trying trending products so you don't have to. And this next one, it's all over social media. Hair erasers, or hair stones, as they're sometimes called. The promise is to remove body hair without pain, but does it work? Still with us, board-certified dermatologist Dr. Michelle Henry is back. Full disclosure, many years ago, I had complete laser. I probably I'm a hairless person. But it came with a great expense and great pain over the years. So now we're here with this particular device. The price range, $17 to $30.
$17 to $30. There are many different types, but $17 to $30.
What is this? Because that is far less than what I paid on laser hair removal.
Yes, very much so. When we look at it, per the package, it has this surface, and you use the surface to buff away the hair. So you're using friction to buff away the hair.
Okay, but when you use a razor, you're cutting it, or waxing, you're pulling it. Can you buff away hair?
According to them, you can. Yes.
Okay, according to them, you can. Okay, so of course we have to test this out to see what's going on here. What is it made of? What's in there?
So they call it a nanocrystalline surface, and what that is essentially is crystal glass, so etched crystal.
This is etched crystal.
It's etched crystal, so quite similar to a glass nail file. So when we look at a glass nail file, we know that it's coarse. And so that coarseness and that friction will abrade and kind of soften the edges of the nails. And so that's essentially what it's doing on the skin.
But it doesn't cut you if it's glass?
It doesn't cut, but it's a fair amount of friction. So it's causing a lot of friction.
Okay, we're gonna put it to test. So while these are mostly used by women, we found a brave man willing to enter the Tam Fam lab. He's got arm hair, and he's not afraid to lose it. Please welcome Jacob Mendelson. Okay, first of all, I appreciate you so much for putting your arm on the line for us to see. Are you nervous?
A little bit. Never taken off my body hair before, so we're gonna see how it goes.
You've never done that?
Just the beard.
Just the beard?
Yeah.
Did you ever see the movie 40-Year-Old Virgin?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, Yeah. Okay, we won't do that to you.
Okay.
So, okay, do you have any warnings about this? Because we want him to stay safe, obviously.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be very gentle with the treatment here, but you know, it's friction, and friction can abrade the skin, it can make it irritated and inflamed, so you wanna be very careful. Very careful.
Okay, so Jacob, if at any point you're uncomfortable, just call my name.
I'll just keep it to myself.
No, you can call my name. Is there a preferred target area? So,
you know, you want to start in an area that's not really sensitive. So I'd say for your first time, stay away from the underarms, the groin,
the bikini area, all that.
The bikini area, any of that. We don't want to do it in sensitive areas, you know, between the thighs where we have friction. We want to be very careful. Okay. So we're going to start here, and I'm just going to... How are you feeling? You're okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it coming off? How will we know?
Slowly but surely. We're gonna do a little bit more friction, okay? Just a little bit. You're tough. I can see it in your eyes. So let's do a little bit more friction.
Wait, is it gonna fall on the floor?
It is. So you see here, we can see.
Oh my gosh, your hair is coming off!
So we can see the flakes. And in addition to the hair, we also see skin flakes.
Yeah.
So we're getting, it actually does work.
It worked.
It does work.
Okay, wow.
Yeah.
Did it hurt?
Not at all.
Where did the hair go?
So they're just kind of falling off. So you can even see hair and skin flakes just kind of flaking off. Now, it does work. I was very gentle with him, but if we do it a lot...
he does it himself, he can...
Yeah, you can cause a lot of... So I kind of liken it to using a dull razor, right? So a dull razor is not going to cut well, but with lots of friction, eventually you will get the hair off.
So what's the upside of it? Because, I mean,
The upside is for somebody who has thick, robust skin that's not sensitive, they may not feel very sensitive to it. But for those of us who are sensitive, we have to be very careful, staying away from those delicate areas and not using it too often.
What about, because sometimes people get like razor burns, is this an alternative to that? Because razors can cause abrasion too.
So this might cause razor burn because of the amount of friction that you're using. So that's why you want to be really careful. If you have thick skin, you're not sensitive, you know, go for it. But for anyone who's sensitive, I would say, you know, be careful, take your time, do a test patch, start with a small area, but it does work.
Okay, it does work. Jacob, thank you for putting your arms on the line.
Thank you.
You're a doll.
Thank you.
Be sure to follow Dr. Henry at Dr. Michelle Henry on Instagram. I have to give you a hug, Jacob, because I don't know if I would have done that on TV. You're a great sport.